there's one, I think, palpable difference. And one reason that I actually kind of disagree with you on the hate, the dark side element of this. Brady and Belichick were not relatable. They were not always nice. They were prickly in the media. They were prickly with each other. And at times, Brady and Belichick felt like mommy and daddy fighting, and they're staying together just for the kids, right? It's a weird analogy. The Chiefs have none of that. I still see the joy. I think part of the reason people got frustrated with the Patriots is it was never enough and they were never happy. Mm-hmm. When Andy Reid sees that touchdown, he reacts like it's the first Super Bowl he's ever won, right?
Oh, really?
As we were coming into the game,
so
right?
Another thing, yeah, you missed.
We were coming into the game. Chris Jones crying.
Yes,
during
I thought
the
that was
national
a
anthem.
very powerful moment. Mahomes looked like he was almost in tears by the end of it, too.
Mahomes, afterwards, smiling and laughing and telling jokes and talking about just life together. Travis Kelce being Travis Kelce, right? There are so many big personalities, but they are, for the most part, just likable, right? And likability goes a long way. Now, there was a point where we all got bored with the Warriors, but I think it took a little longer with the Warriors because everybody loves Steph. But I think at some level, Mahomes is Steph.
We saw the Chiefs get really heated a few times this year. Mahomes in particular, he's screaming at the refs. I know he's frustrated. That happens. I don't hold that against him. But for a lot of people, that was a turning point almost with Mahomes. Of now we have something. He had, for as public as he is, he had kind of had an almost perfect run of not having any, what could you hate Patrick Mahomes for other than winning? Well, that was a moment where, he's screaming at the refs. He gets fined for that. It didn't really come across that well. Andy's just totally likable. I don't know how you can dislike Andy Reid, right? He's great. The one guy who kind of turns it is Kelce. He's getting to a point, and this is not me. I don't have anything against Travis Kelce, but got a little overexposed this year. The whole run-in with Andy, he has this bravado about him that I don't mind, but a lot of people do. And he gets up there and he's yelling into the mic about the mayor of Cincinnati being a jabroni, and you got to fight for your right. People got tired of that quickly. If they want a villain from this, and I think Belichick was always the villain more than Brady. I think Brady's a little weird, but he's pretty likable. I don't see why anybody really hated Tom Brady. Belichick was always the villain there. I think Kelce becomes a villain for the Chiefs, for people who want to, sports hate. You want to hate somebody. You want to hate the Chiefs. You don't want them to win anymore. But these guys are all likable. Travis Kelce, I could see how somebody would not like Travis Kelce, even though I don't have a particular problem with him.
He's The Rock. He's The Rock WWE. At the peak of the WWE Rock era, you loved him, you hated him, but you watched him.
Right.
That's Kelce at this point. I do think Kelce needs, and maybe this can be, Taylor, he needs one friend in his life that can tell him he's tone deaf. You just look, dude, you can't sing. I mean, you're a great football player. You cannot sing at all. But I think that the shtick, you're right. The shtick, the whole Kelce
he's leaning into it
thing.
He's starting to lean into being a heel.
He 100%.